Mike, can you hear me? Great. My name's Jay Milroy, and I'm the Director of Product at LlamaZOO. LlamaZOO is a digital twin software platform with a growing suite of mixed reality products. Our customers use our technology to build digital twins of places, such as forests or mine sites, spaces, such as buildings and the rooms within them, or things, parts, components. At LlamaZOO, we believe that digital twins are an amazing environment in which to bring together people and data. And when you boil it down, the problem we're pushing against, the problem we're trying to solve, is data utility or data usefulness. Most of the data that organizations collect, we know that this is a growing amount of data, growing exponentially. We also know that the type of data they're collecting is changing. It's becoming more spatial. And we also know that most organizations only analyze less than 20% of the data they do collect. And that's for a whole bunch of reasons. The data's in silos, the tools you need to access the data are sometimes subject matter expertise tools, and then even if you can get through all of that and access the data, you probably are going to need some domain expertise to make sense of it. LlamaZOO's role, the thing we're trying to do, is to lower the barrier on all of those things. And the way in which we articulate the problem, our problem statement, is like this. Communication, coordination, and collaboration amongst diverse stakeholders is inefficient, ineffective, and sometimes even impossible when the data that everyone needs isn't consumable. So our customers tell us that when they take data and put it into a virtual environment, put it into an environment where multiple stakeholders can collaborate, what happens is the data becomes more consumable by more people, and therefore it becomes more useful. And that drives a whole range of positive outcomes. LlamaZOO's been working with the supercluster since the beginning, and we are currently active on 2 projects. I'll tell you a little bit about each of them. The first one is the Learning Factory Digital Twin. And what this is LlamaZOO built a digital twin of an advanced manufacturing facility, Avcorp's facility, and that company builds parts and components for aircraft like Boeing. And the reason we built the digital twin in the first place was to help Avcorp optimize the planning and layout for their factory. But our future vision of where that's going to go, in addition to solving the planning problems, the more data we add to the digital twin, we start to unlock new use cases around remote operations monitoring, remote management. All of those use cases become unlocked as the digital twin gets more and more data in it. The second supercluster project we're involved in is the Coastal First Nations project. And in this project, LlamaZOO is building a digital twin of 25 million hectares of northern BC. And the reason we're doing this is to provide First Nations and industry and all of the other stakeholders with a common operating picture within which they can communicate, collaborate, and coordinate with one another to bring broadband connectivity to northern BC. Where that project is going, the future of that project is once that twin is in place, it is available then to the First Nations and other leaders to build upon and to use in subsequent initiatives and projects as things move forward. These 2 projects and our association with the digital supercluster has lots and lots of benefits. You've heard other people speak about it. I look at it through a product lens, and the supercluster, the 3 things that are most important to me in terms of what the supercluster brings to the table are, number 1, voice of customer. It is very, very helpful to have an engaged customer with an innovative mindset who is giving you the data and the insights that you need in order to build commercially viable products. So that's number 1. The second one is already been mentioned as well, and that's access to partners and partner technologies. It is absolutely amazing when you can bring together a diverse team of people who each have their own expertise and bring technology to the table. It really elevates the game. And the last one is funding, of course. Funding allows us to dedicate people and resources to problems that we wouldn't necessarily kind of push upon. So in the end, let's talk about where we're going and the kinds of things that we want to do at LlamaZOO. We know our planet is facing all kinds of challenges, and the kinds of challenges we're facing are the kind that require a level of communication, coordination, and collaboration amongst diverse stakeholders that has to happen at a scale and speed that we probably haven't seen other than COVID. And what LlamaZOO is going to do in that journey is we are going to provide powerful mixed reality data visualization tools to First Nations leaders, to government leaders, and to industry leaders who are passionate about healing and protecting this planet. And we hope that they will use our tools to do their best work. And if they do their best work, there will be benefits for us all. Thank you, and I would like to bring Aria up to the stage from Kunki. Cheers.